honk.
Yes, indeed, and the honk shall lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Argonauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Thursday night stream. It is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. Still the first week of June. Fear not, you haven't missed it. We haven't jumped over to July yet. We are still in June, early June, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to what I suspect is the penultimate session of Tactical Breach Wizards. It is day 7 of Tactical Breach Wizards, and I think we are in the second to last session, if I have planned this out, if I've assessed properly in terms of the usual amount of time that it takes. So had a really good time of this game, but I am looking forward to also wrapping it up because I am looking forward to 007 First Light, which I think is going to be my next big game that I play. Although it may be, given all how busy I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff this month, that may be the only time I get to play it is during the premiere event, and then after that it's going to be one of those like I did it and now I have to wait, and oh man. So we will but we'll see about that, but I'm very excited to play and get into some more Tactical Breach Wizards today. Was a very rough day. It was a rough day that worked out. It was a day that began, I would say, inauspiciously, and involved the potential for lost pets and car problems and all that. But car problems turned out to be not car problems, and the lost pets turned out not to be lost. And so everything turned out fine. It's all good. We're all good here. And that's good, which means that we are here with all of you lovely folks tonight. I hope you had a pleasant week so far. Before we go any further, just a couple of reminders about ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so, please follow us here on the channel. If you have not already done so, please check out our YouTube channel with !ArvTube, and please do subscribe to me over there. Really helps out, and you can get some early content as well. Discord, if you want to hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams, and why would you not want to do that, is !ArvCord. The microblogging platform of choice right now is Blue Sky, !ArvSky for that. Website for this is arvaneleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area. !ArvTreon is the Patreon. Definitely check that out because there's some cool stuff you can get. We've had some couple of new members, couple of free and one paid check in the last week or so. So please join that ever-growing number. Would love to see you all there. That's the Patreon. Subbing to the channel gives you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. So that is always a good thing. So please do consider subscribing to us. On the publishing front, Icarus, my graphic novel from Mathis Arts. Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP, Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, available at that link. Award-winning, critically acclaimed from Mathis Arts. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade Renegade and Heretic from our very own Trent Sparks at that link, and you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade from our very own Brandon O'Brien, The Rising Tides, from Alligator Alley Entertainment. As I say, you can pre-order that as well with that Greyshade command. And last but certainly not least, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help, and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And we send the message. We'll do so for others in that situation in the future. Continued love to the people of Minnesota, Minneapolis, and specifically, and of course, the wonderful people of Memphis and of Newark, New Jersey, and all those fighting against federal occupation and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for stopping in, Prince Justin. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, so with all that said, let us turn off that and let us turn on that. Oh, and let's turn up the light a little bit. That's a little, there we go. That's more like it. Okay. Well, a couple of notes too, by the way. I'm going to go over the schedule probably on Saturday night now that the schedule is more or less done for June. I will say that today I did manage to send out the vast majority of ArvCon fulfillment items, and so I've only got one little pile left, and that's because I'm waiting for Shattermage to send me his address. Hopefully, if he stops by, I can give him a hard time again and be like, where's my address at? But other than that pile, everything else has gone out to people. Let me tell you, shipping costs, man. Shipping costs are definitely a thing. It was an interesting experience here as I went through stuff, and they were like, all right, so it's going to cost this amount of money. And I'm like, okay. I am probably going to see, though, about making that at the very least tax deductible. Obviously, it's all going to Damon Runyon, so that's all good. But man, I was kind of like, woo, that is a lot of That's a lot of money that is getting spent on sending stuff overseas and to things like that. But so maybe I will try to see about. It's all charity based. I could probably try to write that off. We'll see. I will consult with an expert and see what they say for next year. But most importantly is the fact that the things have gone out and all of the fulfillment items have more or less been sent out on the e-front as well. There may be some trickling out over the next couple of weeks, but otherwise that is done. And I always like finishing that because that is sort of the unofficial conclusion of ArvCon. I have to then send out my thank yous, which I'm going to try to do tomorrow, and that will pretty much wrap it up for ArvCon 2026. And then the next thing up, of course, is Roleplay by the Bay, which is the new tabletop role-playing event, con that is happening, one-day event that's happening that is run by Zach Clay and myself. It's going to be starting at the San Francisco Public Library Saturday, June 27th. It will feature two events. In the morning, we will have a brief interview chat with the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation scientists, and then we will have a meeting with them, or we'll have a meeting. Yeah, sure. We will then have a playthrough. We'll actually have a one-shot session, which I will DM for them. That'll be the morning. Then we'll have lunch, and then the afternoon will be the teens as part of Zach Clay's teen program. Zach is going to be DMing for them, and that's going to be happening in the afternoon on Saturday, June 27th. So very excited for that. That's happening in a few weeks. So, yeah, if you are in the area, please mark your calendars and make plans to be able to be at Roleplay by the Bay. Very excited for that. And while I'm on the subject of Zach Clay, by the way, quick note that Gen GMs is back in business, baby. It is back rolling again. We have a video editor who has now started to put out shorts and then is putting out, so one of the things was putting out shorts, long stuff that we've got. So we finally got our last year's Gen Con episode is now fully posted. It only took us until 2 months before the next one. But then we have one that we recorded back, I think, in January or February to do. And then Zach and I are going to be much more regular with it now that we have a video editor again. Thank goodness. So that is going to be happening as well. So I'm just actually making a note to myself to remind myself about something related to that subject. So yeah, so that's what's happening. So good stuff happening. And then this weekend is going to be busy. Friday, I will be off, although I will definitely be checking in on things over time. Saturday, I will be back Saturday night with more of this game, wrapping up Tactical Breach Wizards. Saturday during the day, by the way, I will probably be hanging out a little bit because it is my son's 10th birthday. Mini Arv's 10th birthday is happening on Saturday, and then his actual birthday party is on Sunday. And I think this is the sort of theme has been something looked like it was going to be a problem and then turned out not to be. A few days ago, the weather sort of forecast was a little bit dire for Sunday, thunderstorms and all that and rain, but it seems to have now we're going to have just sunny and 80. And I'm like, listen, I will happily take that in early June. So, yeah, so this weekend, my son's 10th birthday is turning double digits. And last night, I had the great pleasure of being at my daughter graduating from her arts program, the Regional Center for the Arts. She actually has 1 or 2 more days left. I think she had tomorrow and then 1 more day. And then that's it for that. And then it's just graduating from her main high school. And that is going to be happening a couple of weeks from now. So we still have a couple weeks before her graduation there. But it was great to see her graduating from that arts program. She was also a showcase for seniors, and so she had a chance to do a little monologue, and the one that she chose to do was "The Road Goes Ever, Ever On" from Tolkien's The Hobbit. And I was like, that is my kid. So that was really fun and involved. It was a lot going on there, but that's what happened. So I'm excited that she is moving forward, and excited that we're moving into the summer, and excited to have all of you with me as we get moving on some Tactical Breach Wizards. So let us do this thing. Also, quick note, I strained my voice a little bit yesterday, so it's going to be a little ragged. Should be back to normal, I would think, by the time we get to Saturday. I've been trying to, not use it too much. However, just be aware of that fact that may be out there as we do things, so we will see. Hey, Tim, what's going on? Good to see you, Tim Kulish. I hope all is well. Hey, Tim, I'm going to be out in your... Oh, that's okay. I mean, it was completely my own fault, Tim, and it was actually a good lesson to me about take it easy. I just yelled too loud about something, and I shouldn't have done that. But, Tim, I'm going to be coming out in your relative direction because I'm going to be out with Zach. Well, Zach already lives there, but I'm going to be out there at San Francisco doing this role play by the Bay thing you might have heard of. So I'm going to be out in San Francisco on June 27th. Saturday, June 27th at the San Francisco Public Library. Now, out your way does not, I understand that may not be anywhere close to you because California is a huge state and the West Coast is a huge area, but I thought I remembered you saying that you're from California, but if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I thought it was at least West Coast. So I may be coming out your general direction. Just letting you know. So I hope it'll be a comfortable place by the time I get there. I hope Cali is still okay. It's kind of like really far. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's like when people are like, oh, you're from California, you know this. And you're like, California's like the 6th largest economy in the world by itself. So no, I don't know this person. Yeah. Okay. Right, it's the dream sequence. Let's do this. Ah, sake. I finally got one of these head trip dreams and my alter ego stuck in ball licker mode. Rough? Come on, mate. You know I don't have an ear for this when I'm upright. Boof. You're doing my fucking head in. Let's just crack some skulls, yeah? Fruff. Yes, I'm sure I will. I'm actually really looking forward to that trip. We're going to be in California for about a week, and then we're going to be in Seattle for about a week, and then I'm heading home, and then I'm going to ReaderCon in Boston over that weekend, literally when I get back. Then after that, I'm going to be home for a couple of weeks, and then we go out to Gen Con in Indianapolis. I'll be out there for about a week again, a little less than a week, maybe 6 days. And then we're going to be going out to, or I'm going to be going out to Worldcon in LA later that month, I think. That's not 100% confirmed, but probably. So it's gonna be kind of busy, a lot of travel. So, yeah. On the West Coast for a little while. That is right. Okay, all team members must reach the green zone. Keep your team alive. Okay. Can I move there? Can I do that again? That was fun. Can I do one more time? What if I rewind that? Yeah, Tactical Breach Wizards is cool. There's a it's kind of sneaky. How do I put this? Sneaky, not complicated. There's more to the story than you might think. I guess I would put it that way. And as I've said many times, I honestly think the only real issue that this game really has is that I just don't think the title is great. And so, like, I think a lot of people just were like, what does this mean? You know, and that was a problem. So, Title name. What's up, Bottlespot? You like the title Tactical? I mean, the problem I have with it is that, like, I don't understand what it's like. Anyone who's just sort of like, wait, what? I understand the title now, obviously, like I get it, but I don't know what, I just don't understand what. I can understand why people will be like, what is the point of this title? Like what does it say to anybody? That's I guess my point. Okay. Didn't quite defenestrate 3 with pole. I only did 2. Come on, then. Let's have it. What's on your loaf? I think you're too hesitant to open up to new buff. Still not getting it. You still grouchy about me trying to get the drop on Kennedy? Look, yeah, it was a risk, and yeah, it didn't go our way. But I racked up some of our juiciest kills going with my gut. Can't go doubting it. Woof boff. Alright, yeah, I'm getting it now. It's like you gotta hear through the bark, right? So you're saying something else was driving my gut? Honestly, mate, I'm as surprised as you are. You know I'm all about the paper. Reckon I'd stomach any gig once I'd signed on the proverbial. But she's coming for our fucking country? Nah, mate. Some poxy band of fly-by-nights, sure. I'd have cashed their check and pissed on their chips on the way out. But Kennedy's got the juice to clinch it. Had to go for the throat in no time like the present. Oh my goodness. It's Colonel Sanders branching out to dogs. What's up, Isterma? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Isterma. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Sure, we got instantly beasted, but K Sarai, innit? Woof. Yeah, I know I'm prattling. Time for walkies. How you doing, Isterma? Have a rabid enemy deal 6 total damage to other enemies. Okay. Well. Oh, wait, I see. Okay. Let's go. That sounds rough. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm not actually doing that. I just was curious. Okay, so. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That doesn't quite work. Ah, it's too bad, too. Okay. Now. Okay. What if I just move there? Mm-hmm. There we go. I love it. Nice. That's how we do it. And that time I got the benefit. Yeah. Buff. I still think you need to let yourself make friends. With the shit at brigade? Fuck that. Hang on, I clocked you. Still heard the yap, but I actually caught your drift. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely not palling it up with these losers. What's your... Voff? What's your problem with them? Look, I know you like them. I know you trust them. You can't help it. It's who you are. But you still don't really get humans. You don't know how fast, how hard they turn on you. Rrr, hoof. I know, better than you. You should, but that happy little pea brain of yours can't seem to lock it in. That's why I'm here, Ryan, to stop you giving your loyalty to the wrong folks. Boof, you think they're all the wrong folks. How many times, mate, How many times you got to get kicked in the ribs before you show your damn teeth? Rough, how many times did it take to break you? That's out of order. Waff, woof. Maybe. Maybe you're not broken. Borf boof. And if you stay solo, you never have to find out. Rough, but I'm ready to find out. Alright, that's enough psychotherapy with Dr. Bollock Breath. But keep nipping at me, you smug little shit. Mega Man like Gravity Circuit is free on Steam. I've never heard of Gravity Circuit, Terma. I liked Mega Man back in the day. Rewind that. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Man, I wish I could get there, but I can't. So yeah, I've never heard of that as term, a Gravity Circuit. Sounds cool. I hated to do that, but... Wait, what? Oh, for the love of Christmas. Come on, man. Oh, that's not what I want. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Really? There we go. Now. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's go, bud. Let's freaking go. Okay. Looks like it scratches the Mega Man itch. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to do it for the low, low price of free, I mean, you know, can't complain about that. Yeah, that's too bad. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Yeah. Now this guy's like, who do I hit? Who do I hit? I don't even know. Who do I hit? I'm going to go after this guy. There we go. Kaboom. All right. Love it. Hair of the Dog. Complete Ryan's anxiety dream. Unique perk acquired. After a lifetime betrayal, Ryan still struggles to draw a clear line between friends and enemies. But the virulent, explosive fungal growths created by a Spore Bomb can do that no problem now, and we're going to have to call that progress. Spore Bomb. Intelligent. Allies in the blast area aren't affected, but still add to the target count. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Good, good. This is the chats menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. All right. All right, let's play this out. You've been quiet since we got to Callan. Because we're wasting our time here. Overthrowing a fascist regime and stopping a war. I agree, a Wildest Bot. I think, as I say, this game is sneaky in that I think there's a lot more going on below the surface. It's good mechanically in terms of gameplay, but it's got a pretty solid writing. I agree with you. Overthrowing a fascist regime and stopping a war. It's not our fight. We should be focused on Kennedy. It's urgent. The stakes are huge, and we can help. You can help. Later. I've got 6 months to live, and I want to make damn sure Kennedy hits the morgue before I do. My God, Des, I had no idea it was that short. I'm sorry. Don't be. I just threw that out for effect. Truth is, there aren't enough cases for an accurate prognosis. So I get to live in limbo till it happens. That's awful. I'm sorry. I get that it's personal with Liv, but can I just make the Callan case to you? Seems inevitable. This might be the war we're here to stop. I'm not here to stop a war. I'm here to kill the piece of shit who locked me up and forced me to serve her at gunpoint. Okay, that's why you came. But as a doctor, when there's a crisis, don't you drop everything to help? When I was a surgeon, maybe. But this power, my craft, I can save people no one else can. That's my focus now. Someone else can help Callan. Only we can stop Kennedy. Zan's the only one who can react before she hits. You're the only one with the tools and talent to track her. And I'm the only one who can resurrect you when you get yourself killed again. What if only we can help Callan? We're scalpels, not hammers. I'm new at it, but it seems like fighting a regime with 1,000 times your manpower is very much a scalpel problem. When you've got a medical degree, you can tell me what's a scalpel problem. Oh, damn. It's not a degree-level analogy, Dessa. We can all grasp the concept of precision. Ooh, she does have a spine in there somewhere. It'd take a medical degree to figure that one out? Hell yes, more spicy Jen in future, please. In the anxiety dream, you discover in Dessa's anxiety dream, it turns out that she actually does kind of have a crush on Jen. I feel like you were losing this argument. You somehow made it about me, but in a sort of nice way that's making me feel weird and unable to refocus. That was the play, yeah. You think I'm talented? Don't get it twisted. It's just a fact. Jen doesn't know where to look. You found me in the middle of the desert in another country inside of 2 days while on the lam. What else would you call it? I actually found you the same night, but we had to wait for a ferry. You took the ferry to break me out? You don't have a chopper. You couldn't spring for a flight? We're on the lam. Ugh. Should have stuck with the mafia. Okay. We have no leads anyway. Why not help out till we do? Because it's a huge risk. Chapel don't kill people if they can help it. They lock them up so they can't be martyrs. Killed I can fix. Captured I can't. I've been jailed 2 times this week. Long as I have this gun, there won't be a third. Is this going to be a problem? One more. You've got me for one more chapel up. Then I'm back on Kennedy, with or without you. I'd prefer with. Okay, so we got these. So you're still a believer after all this? I'm a chorist. That's my faith, not the chapel. The chapel's a regime that's taken the threads of our beliefs and used them like puppet strings. Chorism runs deep enough in Callan that's worked on far too many people for far too long. What threads? Our dead. They're the closest thing we have to what you might call a god. We listen to them and honor them above all else. Real chorism about learning to hear those voices and honoring their wishes in ways that make sense. The chapel's version is that only they can hear the dead, and you go to their priest to find out what your loved ones want you to do. So where does the pantheon fit into that? It's all of them in chorus, hence chorist. In chorism, it's an abstract concept, something that unites us. Whoever we are, the love we have for the people we've lost reaches up to the pantheon and connects us. Go far enough back, and someone I love loved someone who loved someone you love. I show my respect to them by respecting you. Like a distant, annoying cousin. The chapel made it a tool of control. They say anointed priests of the highest tier can hear the pantheon like it's a single voice. They have privileged access to what all of our dead families are telling us to do. You come to it cold, the lie's blatant. But if you're raised into it, it runs deep. Are there a lot of chorus in the resistance? Most of us. This isn't a secular revolt. We already had one of those in the 40s. That's how metal got independence. Maybe a stupid question, but do you literally talk to the dead? Ever lost anyone? Yes. You can't hear their voice when you want to? Not enough. You get better at it. Like craft, if you're told it's not possible, you'll never try hard enough to truly do it. What does getting better at it look like? I can't do puzzles. My partner could. If I try one now, I ask him, Gito, what's this bullshit? And it'll come to me. Not the full solution, I'll never be as smart as him, but some flash of insight he would have had, and I can take it from there. If I'd have died first, he'd be sitting here telling you he can fix cars by asking me what the problem is. I'm so sorry. How long since he passed? 2 years now. Killed by a riot priest. He wasn't even protesting. He cared about the fight more than I did, but the truth is we probably never have stood up to the chapel. But now I'm locked in with this fire in me, and I want to make them feel the full pain of that mistake every time I suit up. Can you tell me something about him? Like what? Anything. He Believes in me like no one else. Told you I'd never be as smart as him, like an already hear him jumping in to defend me. He'd be telling you I'm a genius with engines. He'd tell you I invented the carburetor, which I didn't. He'd tell you I won a hockey tournament for our team with my playbook of dirty tricks, which I guess I did. I used to carry his belief around me like a torch. It lit up all the things I could do. Now I carry it like a combustion engine. He sounds great. He is. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for giving a shit. All right. One more. Your accent. North Shore, right? What culture? Guess you'd say I'm Shorefin. They gave me a place. But it's not your lineage? Nah, Shorefin don't care about that shit. That's Heartland, all those fancy fuckers. So your folks... Never knew him. I was left on the beach like litter till some old git took me in. No love lost? Oh, plenty from me. Loved him like a dad even when he kicked the shit out of me. Sorry. I wasn't fishing. Still. What did you do? Kept trying to make him like me. Didn't get it. At least till he broke my leg. Something else snapped then. Still couldn't turn on him. Just looked up at the old bastard wishing I could. Wishing I had a scrap of his cruelty. That's how I unlocked. You turned into a dog to be cruel? I'm missing something. Keep at it. You'll get there. Dogs can be vicious, sure, but not out of cruelty. Cruelty's more human than... Oh, wait. Did it click? Maybe, but spell it out for me anyway. You're bang on. Dogs ain't cruel. Humans are. That's why I turned into one. Oh, he was a dog was his original form. Oh my goodness. So he was a dog. So he didn't unlock and become a dog when he was a human. He was a dog that unlocked that could become a human. He wasn't a human that unlocked that could become a dog. He was a dog that unlocked that could become a human. Oh, snap. That's so cool. Okay. Wow. Interesting. So the old git you were his... Say it, it's not a slur. Dog. Bingo. You don't get to pick your human any more than your folks. Loyalty ties you to him tighter than blood. And if you get tied to the wrong fucker, you've got to break free any way you can. But you spend most of your time human. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure... No, I don't... I'm pretty sure it's dog turning into human. Because it makes sense. Like, he was the dog. He got beaten up by this guy who owned his owner. And then he flipped and basically unlocked and became a human. Which is backed up by the fact that she asked the question, you spend most of your time human. Why? Dog years are a bitch. I age at 6 speed down there. Got to get some mileage out of these boyish good looks first. So yeah, I think he was a dog. When you transform, is your leg still broken? Always the doc, eh? Yeah, only now it was an arm. Front leg. Injuries carry. Fascinating. When we're done with Kennedy, I'd love to take some x-rays of your process. Sound like something I'd stick around for? Guess not. What did you do to him? You're human. Oh, nothing fancy. Choke slam, gut kick, strangled him with my leash. Never felt rage before. Fights had always been play. Didn't have the loaf to control it yet. Now I wish I broke his arm, but I didn't hit my poetic justice phase till 22. Your first kill. Yeah. Got a taste for it when I'm upright. Mafia work was the outlet. But back on all fours, the red mist always clears. Can't even make myself bite unless I pretend we're only playing. Aw. Sounds nice. It's a fucking liability. Bollock Breath has absolutely no radar for who's going to fuck him over, even after all these years. You're a lot to talk about loyalty like it's a virtue. Shit on people who change sides. Loyalty's a leash. The tighter you tie it, the faster you choke. Good lines in this game. Anyone who walks away from a bad scene gets a backslap from me. I had to change species to get that kind of power. You fuckers all get it for free. So no one deserves loyalty? Sticking with good people doesn't take loyalty, it's just a smart play. Loyalty is what ties you to the bad ones. What's your read on this crew? Amateurs. Bleeding arts. Tactical shambles. But they're on the right side of this, and there's some raw talent in the brew. It's fun to watch that pinball around in the reactor machine. Like a bunch of drunk hornets in a lion's den. What's your stance on people who pull you back from the grave? Counts for something. Tells you might do it again. Tells me it's worth sticking near you, long as our goals are copacetic. Stop, I can only take so much raw emotion. What can I say? I'm a practical animal. Appreciate the candor. Anytime. All right. Very cool. Okay. Lovely. Don't need to unlock anything else. She's got the best one. He's already got the best one. Still need 2 more confidence from her. Senator's kind of cool, but I don't know. Still need 3 more of that. The problem with this is that he's already got the best one. No. Absolutely not. That right there is the stuff. Villa Medel, the keys to the country. This is it. Vesker, you guys take the east wing. Wait for our signal to breach, then work your way towards the council chambers. We're going to come at it from every side, but there won't be time to resync, so just go at your own pace. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's like, easily. It sounds like gibberish, but whatever bakes your cake. We're locked off here. Can you guys help? Same this side. And I guess we do this carefully. Ooh. Knock out all enemies. 9 left. Seal all reinforcement doors. Finish by the end of turn 2. There's a lot going on here. Okay. Okay. Can't go in yet. So... Okay. No, I don't like that. All right, let's see. If I go here... good times. Knock, knock. Knock, knock again. Knock, knock a third time. Good times, good times. But I still have a charge left, don't I? Well, well. And you ask yourself, why would you do that? I'm glad you asked. Because I can do that. Kaboom! Let's see. That worked pretty well. I'm still not sure, though. That may not work. We'll see. Oh, you shot a dog! How can you shoot a dog, man? Yeah. Okay. Too dangerous because that because that form change. No, it's not going to work. I was afraid of that. Can I hit the spectral skull from there? Because that would be really useful. Gonna move here and take cover. It's tough. This may not quite work. I think that's okay. Good. Was hoping that might work that way. I love it. Okay. All right. Now, you... hit me, baby, one more time. Awesome. Hi. Bye. Love it. That's how we do it, baby. +1 confidence for her. Okay. Nice. Hold up, my foresight's on the fritz. Neutralizer fields. We're standing in one. I feel it. Perfect. Can't even cast a breaching glyph from here. It's a tight field. Other doors should be fine. Still wish I could take a look in there before we redeploy. We can. You can break craft suppression? Mate, there's windows in the door. Oh, right. Well, how do I get in there, though? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. No, can't do that. Mm-hmm. Predictive bolt. Now, if you would be so kind. Yep. Still got to get up that neutralizer field, but... Actually, just going to do that, and I'm just going to keep you moving. Do I not have false prophet? Oh, I see. All right. No, no, no. We're going to, we are going to continue to, predictive bolt. And you are going to get your ass up there. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Hey, good to see you, Shatter. Don't forget to get me that address, man, so I can send you your stuff. Okay. Why'd you leave? I'm gonna kill him. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Sounds good. I think I screwed this up then. Bro. Is there any way I can, like... Alright, I gotta restart this level. Damn it. Man, that's annoying. No. Okay. Now if I move here... Actually, no. I rabbit bite here. Change form. Turn off the neutralizer field. And kaboom. Okay. That's more like it. That's much better. Don't like the look of the turrets in there. Obliterators. Saw a couple of those take out a tank one time. Cool. Good. Safe. Nice. Tactics. Move more than a tank. Oh, lovely. Can still be hacked if there's a terminal. Stamina, blah, blah, blah. Whoops, that is what I meant to do, but that's okay. 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 Okay, it's gonna be interesting. I know, right? Exactly. You're just sitting away and you're just like, boo, boo, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I love it. Thank you, Tenders. Yeah. Thank you. I hope all is well. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tendercia. Thank you so much, Tendercia. How are you? What were you up to today? Do we have some tarot going on? That's silly. That's the best I can do. Okay. And then Rabid Bite. Actually, wait. Steal mana from... No, Rabid Bite. Okay. Okay. Broom Breach time. That's how we do it. That's how we do it downtown. Yeah. Nice. And I wanted one more confidence from her to get the best outfit for her, too. Shit, militia up against chasers in there. Time to even the odds. Chasers suck, man. Okay. And kaboom. And actually, wait. No. It may have to do this again. This may not work. Yeah, no. This is no. No. This is all wrong. All wrong. None of this works. Okay, so no. Okay, so you gotta like double predict. Ah. Isn't the consequences of your own actions. Bye-bye. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Okay, that's a problem. Didn't know there was another chaser. That's unfortunate. Broom breach. Jackass. Tough call. Not sure about this. Okay. Right? The militia member's like, listen, I was just trying to, fight for my country. Reactor shot. We got another chaser over there? Bro. All right. Hey, what's up? Bye-bye. No, I can be more efficient with that. I can be more efficient with that. That's what I was looking for. I said no. There you go. Bye-bye. go. There you go. Lovely. If I were a militia member, I'd be like, I'm good. I don't need to do anything else. Bank sniper in position. Jen, what's your ETA? The gang's all here. All right. Remember, the stone table's a priceless cultural treasure, so try not to slam anyone into it too hard. Why do I feel like that was directed to me? Don't flatter yourself. I can obliterate that thing. I'm ordering everyone to forget I mentioned the table. Let's just do this. Turn the nearest turret to our side. 11 left. Jeez. I gotta go farther than that. Gotta get there. Oh, are you kidding me? No, this is no good. No good. All right. What? Come on now. That's not going to work, I don't think, but we'll see. And then I swap with that. Grab the intel. And then it's gonna be interesting. Nice. All right. Oh, I can't quite get there? Really? This is... I'm not sure about this. This is so I can see if I can move. Okay, that's not... Don't waste the broom breach then. Hey, what's up, Shadowed? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, man. I hope all's well. How's everything grabbing you this evening? Door cannot be sealed. That door can be sealed. Still have a charge left. Ah, okay. Then I move here. Then doll swaps with her. Whoops. Charge here. And seal. Doing all right? That's cool. Oh, we got a medic? Yeah, how about that's not going to happen, bro? Not going to happen. Okay. All right, so what do I do about this guy? Actually, wait. I have even a better idea than that. First of all, defuse the mine. Secondly, brittling dart. Once again, brittling dart. And steal mana from you. Once again, brittling dart. I love when a plan comes together. He can steal it. Actually, you might as well just predictive bolt, same thing. You're dead. Ah, we got a stupid chaser. Well. Oh, nope. Kaboom. That's how we do it downtown. I love it. Nice. Mission complete. Take back Metal Seat of Government complete. We usually add a few filler objectives here, but it feels like this one doesn't need it. Agreed. Well done, honestly. Nice. Perks, perks. Hey, we got a couple. All right. +2 damage on that sensor slam. Could be very useful. I think that one. Well, no, if you travel at least 3 tiles, inflict 3 knockback. Sensor slam is nice, though. But I think momentum is going to work better. All right. Find deals damage. Apply a brittle to them. Pressurized, which becomes kind of like... sort of becomes a version of the sedative cocktail. I like that. Tough call, tough call, tough call. Tempted to do pressurized, but confidence 10. She's 1 short of this, her best outfit. Man. Nah, I don't like these. Still looking to get that Ascender. Is not bad. I would probably take the Ascender. His is still, that's still the best. Still think he's got the best. A sucker for long jackets. Clearly the best. Okay. Zan's brain that night. Ah, shit. So we're doing this in Laboli? Odd choice. Brought you home, kid. We left when I was 7. And it's high time you came back. I was here on Tuesday. Look, what you really need is to kick some ass. Doing mafia ass doesn't bring back my finest hour. That's why they're here. Face your fears. Clear your mind. My God. Where my voice is right now, not the best voice to do. Master the moment. You're a badass Special Forces operative and you're going to ice every motherfucker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Breach. Druid Mafia? Is that what we got here? Finished with all team members at full health, huh? Mafia Shrub Lord Eridanus. Easiest level ever. That's how you do it. You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fank gangsters hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet, tough takes time. Every steak takes a pounding to become its best. You know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've got in store for you next. This looks like me? 4 of me in my goth phase. Exactly. Shooting 4 of me in my goth phase is gonna do it, you think? Ever since Odessa, you've been so afraid of doing the wrong thing. You put up all these guardrails that you won't let yourself cross. Represented by goth me casting predictive shot in all directions. See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemy, brother. Yourself. Looks trivial, though. Confidence, finally. Oh my god, what? Woo! Okay, so we're going to redeploy here. Okay, and then you deploy here. False prophet. No. I think I did that wrong. You move here. Yeah, there it is. Show those fangs, Tiger. Wait, what? Why would that do that? Okay, we did it. That was weird, but we did it. That was weird, but we're back in the club. I feel like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, San. You'll have to do darker shit than that if you want to take on Liv. There are some lines we shouldn't cross, though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say it using only one-syllable words. Exactly. Not worth saying if it won't fit in a bumper sticker. Is that a reliable test of solid life advice, though? So you're worrying again. We're going to break you of that. All right, it's a hellish maze of restrictive inhibitions and paralyzing doubts in there. That checks out. So get your ass in there and let's rip it to shreds. Rip the ass to shreds? Because that'd be... Oh, my God. That was dumb. Okay. Man. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, that was the way to do it. Okay, I love it so far. So far, so good. Okay. Okay, what about the real Zan? Okay. Okay. And you... Oh, you can't... Really? Does that give me false profit? Yeah, it does. Haha. Jen? Sorry, Zan, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through a window. Oh, we were just starting to work together. Listening to women makes you weak. Alright, yeah, we can punt him. There you go. Okay. Oh my god, what? How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears, then I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn it, are there no privacy settings on these things? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you with some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your shit first. Why is your dream clone such a prick? I think he might be my dad. He had this way of making me feel bad for not being more Lebolian. Even though he's the one who brought us to the DSR. He even pushed me to enlist. And Man Up was definitely a dad classic. Was your dad a prick? He was. I mean, he was complicated, I guess. Everyone's complicated. If your son struggles to say you weren't a prick, you were kind of a prick. That's just a hard thought to hold, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. I don't mean to push. Just offering like a cold splash of water if you need it. Thanks, I did. Should we be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up? Oh, it's because he's back in Enormous and in the next room. Ah, maybe your dream brain felt like this arc needed more of a climax? Let's not disappoint. Oh my god, we got giant Zan. I liked everything about that. Oh, what? Wow, okay. Maybe shoots anyone who attacks them. Yeah, alright, that doesn't work. That was dumb. That's not going to work. Okay. Okay. Starting to look a little better. I need to not. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is this guy's kind of a deal, kind of a thing. Damn it. I love that. Okay, so okay. That's fine. Okay, so far so good. I'll take that. No, not quite. Okay. It's tough because hitting him is a problem. Okay, kills both of those. Okay. Gonna go here. 3-bolt burst you there. Predict a bolt there. No. Man, this guy's still really tough. I don't know. This may not be... I may not be able to do it this way. Because one shot is one kill, basically. Why can you not move faster or further? I am going to have to redo this. Wow. It's tough. This guy is a jerk. No, 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 no. Okay, and then if I can go... That's not it. What if I do it the other way? What if I come here? Nope. What if I come here? No. Okay, that did what I wanted it to do. Yep, yep, yep. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, can I... Got him. Ha ha. Okay. Bye-bye. Ha-ha! Just had to get him low enough to finish him off. Very nice. Stop hitting yourself. Complete Zan's anxiety dream. When Zan's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. Takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel, but when you do, the rewards are, it says here, +3 knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel is giving your standard shot a ridiculous boost. Really? How ridiculous we talking? So, want to talk about it? Thanks for the assist. Never had backup at a self-hate dream before. That wasn't the first? It gets me when my emotional immune system's down. When it's busy with something else. Your chat with Liv back in Callan. Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd made the hard choice. Am I ever going to get past knowing I made the mother of all fuck-ups instead? Any chance it's not true? Nah, I knew it as soon as she said it. Saw it. Explains a lot, too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. I think you were already coping with it. I never understood why you were so cut up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv was only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because rhetorical. Let me finish pop-psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth. You just couldn't look right at it yet. Well, Sure as fuck I got heavier when I found out. I'm sure. I'm just saying, don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Right. But graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? You considered some of the blame for the hostage's death might lie with the guy who shot the hostage in the head? Because if I was hired to solve this murder, it would take me 12 seconds and your name wouldn't come up. I'd still have to bill for the hour, though. My accountant says I can't round down anymore. He'd be alive if we hadn't been there. And was that your decision? No, but defense rests. You said Liv was off that night. You warned her there was something fishy in that room. Was she careful? No. Were you? Yeah, I mean as much as... Right, so Liv is the primary author of this becoming a crisis. How did Liv feel about failure? Not an option. So when you're put in a situation where every option is some kind of failure, you've been trained not to accept either option. I'm a soldier, Jen. I should be able to make my own decisions. For sure, but we're talking factors, and an unhealthy aversion to disappointing Liv was a factor. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the story you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I'm saying you were thrown in a blender and you got out alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. We're walking into a blender the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not going to get you killed. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. Except Ryan. And they actually care about you. Except Ryan and Banks. Banks cares somewhere deep down. I'm working on Banks. Not Ryan. No, he'd murder us all for $10 and a donut. I think Jadasa was a one-off, but even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be your problem, you're doing all right. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing all this helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been at, that's worth a lot. Okay. Can get behind that. Confidence 10, don't need that. 1 point away from the awesome. Man, he has all these things. I don't need these. She needs another 2 to get to her okay one, and he's already got the best one. 3 missions left, huh? All right, well, we can get at least one more in, I think. Villa Medal the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medellin kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. All right, let's talk counter heist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mines, so they'll send Bori down there to block them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do we want to tackle first? Bori's not going to light up that Monavane just because we asked. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can we turn him? I don't see it. Bori's not a zealot, but he's shit scared of Kennedy. What if we could guarantee his safety? I just don't think he's rational that way. His fear is animal, not calculated. I smell it on him every time I'm canine. Logical argument doesn't cut through must that thick. You can take down Liv first. If step 1 of your plan is to take down Liv Kennedy, step 2 is fan fiction. Don't get me wrong, I'd take another whack at her, but I make a point not to underestimate the same mark twice. Agreed. It's our highest risk objective. We can't let the rest of the plan presume its success. I could just put a gun to his head. His mask is surprisingly tough. I don't think the threat of one shot is going to make him compliant. So we beat him down first. Steady on, Bori's all right. Anyway, it's a slim needle to thread. Weak enough to fear death, but sharp enough to cast fireworks. I'm also not wild about using pain and fear to control people, you know, if we can avoid it. It's not unworkable, but I don't love it for plan A. I can just stand near what you wanting to burn. Could that work? Is there splash on his spell? A little. A doll's fire's worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. I didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you wanted to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, he goes feral. Explain? My bite's worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mom if she gets too close. Interesting. Tactically, we have a lot more control of our own positioning than the enemy's. Not necessarily. Falling into a death's door was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we like to anywhere I can put a door. And you can put those in any wall, as long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the veins significantly easier. This actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both in the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Ryan down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need alive. What's next? Okay. How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So, the stockpile's in the vault right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple-density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with reactors tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building. Let's get it burned. Can we get Bori up to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours in a misinformation ploy. Even if we had that kind of time, it would clash with our first lie. Can we get a stockpile down to the mines? Not through the corridors logistically. But if we blew out the floor? Interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedonite. I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors. With the right reagents, there's no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version on a roof or a floor and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, snake blood do you have on hand? Our arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your Rex. It's going to take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. I probably need some backup. Right. Tactical priorities? I'll need to get around the room fast to scribe the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Doll? Oh, I'm in? For a heist planning meeting, we really breezed past how we get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's your in. Alright, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen and Tall sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it from there. What's next? Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. And if she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She don't trust reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. Any of yours have relevant craft, Moss? We've got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Key says skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Mila can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baz can free time. Oh, hello. For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So we can't do anything when time is frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? I've been meaning to circle back on that. All right, well, a fascinating chat with Baz to be had there at some point, but he's not sounding like the live-killing hyper-wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of the original question as a no? Not unfair. What about rank and file? Sheer numbers. Non-starter. Like dropping pups on a wood chipper. Sure, there's a theoretical tonnage of bones that might eventually jam it, but we're definitely looking for a forced depletion estimate that doesn't involve the phrase theoretical tonnage of bones. Ryan, could you get to her before the heist? How long have I got? Tonight? And where is she now? We don't know. And how fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next prick, but no prick's that slick. Interesting phrase. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? Problem with the Chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. You got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in our invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you, fuck knows what. You push her buttons, drum up a Barney, she ain't leaving that pissin' match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Look's sake, is that really our strategy? He's actually onto something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the mana's torched. That's a yes for our two live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof, furthest thing from the mines. Once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone else will blink in when they've done their jobs. You got a chopper? Not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink to, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. What's next? You know, this might actually be a plan. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might have just talked too long and lost our minds. At last. Yeah, level up, level up, level up, level up. Yeah. All right, let's see. Point blank. +2 knockback. Storm grenade could work. Okay. He's got most of this already. +1 could be. Let's do that. Yeah, one unsteady. I don't care about that. Big hit is still possible. It's a tough call. I think that. Tough call, though. Oh, man, that +2 damage, though. Justin, a teammate, huh? No on the recall. Still don't care about that. I like that sensor slam at the end of this, but I think I'll go with that. And I was already thinking about that. Hey, what's up, big boss? So I think this, yeah. Okay. Love it. All right, we're going to have at least one more mission out of this. But like I said, the next session should be the last one for sure. The roof, the vault, the mines. My teams are dividing. Splitting the party always works. Drop the stash. Gold vault. This should be the easy one. Just have to make sure no one hits an alarm. The intel didn't make it look like easy. I won't sweat. I'll get you there. Team members must reach the green zone. Don't let anyone sound the alarm. Finish by the end of turn 3. That's a lot of turrets. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do that first. So we go up here first. Yeah, how you doing, big boss? Nah, that's silly. No reason to do that. Kaboom. Kaboom. And now we go up here. Swap with you. And kaboom. Oh, it didn't destroy you yet. But this will. Kaboom. Like I said. Oops. Okay, here we go. Early morning to a day that promises to keep getting better. I like that. No, I usually on a Thursday or a Saturday, Big Boss, I usually will stream stopping sometime between 12:30 and 1, maybe like 12:45. So probably can get one more level out of this, and then we'll have to stop. And then that means that Saturday, I might actually premiere First Light 007 on Saturday, depending on... Because I'm close to the end of this now, so... But yeah. All right, 4 glyphs. I can do 4 glyphs. Can you do everything else? Ah, it's trivial. I like Doll a lot, actually. Describe breaching glyphs at each of the 4 corners of the stash. Actually, wait. No. Hello. Hi. Okay, this is silly. I should not do that. Elrond. Arvin Elrond. That's right. Non-stop coming in with a raid. What's up, man? Hello, Non-stop. How are you? Thank you for the raid, man. How you doing? Welcome, Miss Callan, to our final showdown. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time to die. Doll, on it. How you doing, Nonstop? Okay, so... I take down that turret, don't I? Kaboom. Destroyed. we go. Let's see. How do I... Okay. Turn off the neutralizer field. Still can't get there, huh? Okay, and you move here. Here's another one. Okay. Good to see you nonstop. All right, so that takes care of that, and then... Oh, really? Nah, it's not worth doing that. We got a chaser. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, right, because that's going to hit. Right. Okay. Like that. That doesn't matter. Does not matter. All right, so... Okay, and then you. I'm gonna get blasted. That's fine. Okay. I think that's okay. A lot of guys, though. Get a little nervous about that. No. Okay, and then we're going here. This is not great. Hmm. Yeah, one more of those down. That's not going to be easy. Okay. I gotta go downstairs for just a minute and think about this. When we come up, we will wrap up this level. So stay with me, Chet. I shall be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can figure out a way. I'm a little nervous. I was thinking about it when I was down there that this is not... Well, thank you. I can work around it probably, but... Go here. Oh, shoot, that's not what I meant. Oh, god damn it. Shoot, I didn't realize that guy was there. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't love this setup at all because... This is a puzzle. I wish I could get my riot block back from anywhere that I used it on. That would be great. Okay. Okay, can I... see, then I do that, maybe. She has like tons of mana, and I don't need her to have mana. I need Doll to have mana. Wait a minute, I just thought of something. If I go here... I get the 1 mana. Okay, so there's that. Can I then swap with... Really wish I could Broom Breach. Okay, and then... Whoops, nope, that one. Kaboom. Aha, and then she goes here. Places the breach glyph. Honestly, Steve, I'm kind of past this. I decide who gets past what. I control the traffic. Okay, bye, though. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Well, that's not going to work. Doesn't work. Ah. Okay, so... Okay, that's good. But now, question is, can I get her out of there if I swap with... Damn. Okay. Okay. And then the question is... Okay. Getting there. I'm getting there. I haven't quite gotten it yet. So it's 65 million mana, and I can't figure out what to do with any of it. Oh, and then if I charge back here... Doesn't matter if I can't get her out of there. That guy is such a pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I haven't given up yet. Okay, and then if I go... But it doesn't... I don't think... I think I have to restart this level. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do this. Damn. These chasers are a pain in the ass. Nope, can't do that because of that guy. Ah! Annoying. Can't do that because the stupid mine. Yeah, I think I played this wrong. This is a very difficult level. Can't swap yet. do this. Destroy that. Swap with... Jerk. I was hoping I'd get past it. That's unfortunate. Oh, you can still move? Okay. I don't see how it could be much worse than what it already is now, so... I just have to try to kill these guys off. I don't think I can actually... I think I was trying to speed run this too much. Oh, I get that from mana. Okay, that's useful. I still think I'm probably pushing this beyond what I should be. That was garbage. Okay. Then can I move here? Okay. Kills you off, which is nice. This is a puzzle that I'm like right on the edge of figuring out. Okay, can I go here? Okay. Okay. You're gonna stop killing them. That's for damn sure. I mean, sure, because this whole thing is like... Oh, okay. So yeah, I have to restart this. God damn it. So freaking close. Part of the problem is I can't just wait around. I have to clear out this room first before doing anything else. I have to clear out the room. Except for the freaking warlock. Doesn't matter, but... Wish this thing here is such a pain. Which is why I'm sure they put it there. So annoying. All right, well. Oh, hi. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, really? Maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, good. I still have another swap. That's good. Okay. Can I move out of the way? Probably have to deal with it. Probably have to deal with it. All right. Tell you what, man, these chasers. Okay, you're dead. Okay. Move there. Swap with you. Grab the intel. Dead. Smash. Oh, I didn't know you could turn off the turret. Well, that's useful to know. Jeez. That changes everything. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. I have to get rid of all of these things. Oh, I can throw my riot block now. I get another monitor for that. Ooh, and then I can get over here. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, now I'm going to charge you. Charge you again. How about that? So now it's going to kill him. Okay. Meanwhile, because you can get the rest of those right now, right? Why did that not kill him? That Steve Clark really does suck. Oh, shoot. She can't do that, can she? Man. This level is very rough. Oh, wait. I can... Okay. 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 Did not want that guy to get out. That sucks. I did not want that guy to get out. Oh my god. So annoying. Hate to do this, bro, but... Jerk. No, so we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is... Okay. Move here. Grab the intel so I can swap out. Can I really? Wow, man. Really? Okay, that means he doesn't hit. He doesn't get hit. He doesn't get hit. Okay. Gets hit on the way over. There we go. Finally open. Okay, and then... Well, this is possible. It's possible. Nah, not worth it. Okay, so he's still around at that point. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. This level is brutal. The hit is freaking absolutely brutal. Yes. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Had to take that dude out. Also, I don't like you, so take that. Yep. You're annoying me. Okay. That's fine. Now that it's just Clark, it doesn't really matter. Although, you know what? You annoy me. Goodbye. Place the breach glyph. Detonate the breaching glyphs. Blow it. All right. Woo! That was very difficult. I don't care that I didn't get the optionals. Like, whatever. Just out of that level. My... All right. We're not... That's it for now. We're way over time. So that's it for now. But we will definitely finish this up on Saturday. At the source, which we will do, but not now. Okay. That was fun, though. That one was rough, though. That one was very rough. Okay, good, good. That's what I was hoping for. So there you go. So that's going to be, so the next time that we play will definitely be the conclusion of Tactical Breach Wizards, which is good. We will end up having played a good amount of time, 21 hours. We'll probably end up playing about 25 hours, I think, when all is said and done. So that was cool. That was fun. But that last level, man, woof. I like how each of these levels really is sort of its own puzzle to solve, though. I really have been enjoying that. And there's something to saying there's something to be said for having something that just is that kind of knows what it is and works to do that. Although, as I say, it was really kind of this little more. As I say, there's it's sneaky. There's more going on in this game than it may appear, which is one of the reasons I like it. So, but that is it, folks. Way over time. Got to get to bed now. But I will be back on Saturday with the conclusion of Tactical Breach Wizards. And thank you all for being here. Well, thank you for being here, Big Boss. I know it's got to be early for you still, early in the morning for you, but not quite as early in the morning as it is for me now. But I'm going to head off to bed. If you like what you saw and heard, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you will check out my YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord !ArvCord. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, Tim. And finishing it up on Saturday. So one more session to go. !ArvCord, where you can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Blue Sky, !ArvSky. Website, arvanelleron.com. Financially, !Arv Shops, the merchandise area. !Arv is the Patreon. Please sub to the channel to get all those awesome stuff, including the custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. Publishing, Icarus, my graphic novel from Mathis Arts. Library, that's my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy from Mathis Arts, available there. Critically acclaimed, award-winning. You can get those books there. You can also get the audiobooks of Greyshade Renegade and Heretic from our very own Trent Sparks. And you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade from our very own Brandon O'Brien, coming out soon from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And once again, please don't forget, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, 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 to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message will do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you again to the people of Minneapolis, of Minnesota, specifically Minneapolis, the people of Memphis, the people of Newark, all of whom are fighting the good fight. Much love to all those who are battling against federal occupation and invasion. We are winning this fight. Keep it up. We see you, and what you're doing makes a big difference. So thank you. Thank you to my wonderful mods. Thank you to Prince Justin and Shadow Mage for being here just a little bit of time tonight. Thank you so much to my wonderful Patreon supporters and subscribers, Prince Justin, Shadow Mage, Nonstop, Big Bosses, Termit, Tim Coolish. And thank you so much to everyone, my viewers, Butthurt Gamer, Dragon Spear lurking in the background. Thank you to Jagthrus. Thank you to Porquito Show. It's a Porquito Show. And thank you to Tandurcia for the raid as well. I will see you folks back here Saturday evening for the conclusion of Tactical Breach Wizards. Otherwise, everyone have a lovely evening and enjoy your Friday. I'll see you back here Saturday night. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other, and bye for now.